we saw that there's a lot of plastic waste that just gets mostly burned in Uganda. Uganda generates over 600 tons of plastic waste every day, and the most problematic type are the PET water and soda bottles.
Every day, Uganda disposes over 600 tons of plastic waste, most of it PET bottles. But in the heart of Gulu City, one social enterprise is turning that crisis into change. TAKA TAKA Plastic is the first in Uganda to recycle plastic bottles into finished products, creating jobs for street-connected youth and protecting our environment. One bottle at a time. This is the story.
Within Uganda, within the country, no one is actually recycling the bottles. So we're actually the first to be able to, at scale, take the bottles and recycle it into a new product. And by doing that, we are contributing to building circular economy and keeping all the value of the waste locally within Uganda.
So 2020, we started a social enterprise. We named it TAKA TAKA Plastics. This was after a social media post asking people for a name for something that we wanted to start. And many of them suggested, that is a trashy business. Just call it TAKA TAKA, call it Kasasiro. So we're like, okay, let's take this name. And our vision was after some years, people will start seeing TAKA TAKA as value. And indeed, it's now happening in Gulu. When you move around and ask TAKA TAKA, people don't think about it as a trash. They think about it as this company that is recycling plastic waste, this company that is creating jobs for young people, and so forth.
Yeah, so at TAKA TAKA Plastics, we've developed a new innovation where we collect the plastic waste, specifically the water bottles and the soda bottles made from PET plastic, and we recycle it into wall tiles. So each of these tiles is made from about 20 of these plastic bottles. Our tiles are 20 by 30 centimeters, so they're great for washrooms and installing on the walls, and we are able to make it in different patterns, and they're very, very durable, so much stronger than the ceramic tiles. Like you can drop these and they don't break.
Apart from the tiles, we have been able to make things like, this is a learning aid. This is for kids. I think people who grew up earlier used to write on the ground. The ones who came after them used to write on small blackboards, but the kids don't have to do that anymore. This is made from 100% recycled plastic bottles, and the kids will literally just scribble on it all day long and they can rub it off. So it works better than the other means that were before. But with the same spirit, we have also been able to make games for kids. For example, this game is called Roll the Dice. It's a multiplication game. For example, this is a 2 times thing. What they would do is play with dice. What comes as the number, they would multiply it and cross an answer from this. Now, we also have coaching boards. This is a fraction of the coaching boards that are in the market right now. And my personal favorite product is this. This is a very beautiful wall hanging and still comes from the same material. This is recycled plastic bottles.
So I'm Peter Okoko, and I'm co-founder and co-CEO of TAKA TAKA Plastics, a social enterprise based in Gulu City. And we work towards transforming plastic waste into reusable products. And we are based in Senior Quarters, right behind Zodongo Bar and Restaurant. And this is where we do all our business.
Wow. As many people see plastic as trash, you saw business opportunity. What shifted the mindset?
I would say it started way back in 2015 to 20 2017 when I was pursuing my master's education in Denmark, in Copenhagen, and trying to compare. I mean, Copenhagen is the cleanest city in the world. Trying to compare Copenhagen and Gulu, and learning about the different mechanisms that the people in Copenhagen are put in place to manage their waste, I was inspired. So in 2016, I returned back during the summer break and started an organization called AfriGreen Sustain. And we were doing mostly environmental education, moving to schools, sensitizing kids about waste management, moving to different communities and so forth. Then 2018, I met my co-founder Paige. By then I was teaching at Gulu University, teaching computer science and IT. And she was doing research around waste management, specifically plastic waste management. And when she asked around the university, they were like, oh, there is this young man at the Faculty of Science who is doing something similar to that. Yeah, so we met, had discussions, and eventually we started working together.
My name is Paige. I'm an engineer by training. I did my PhD in mechanical engineering and development engineering from UC Berkeley. And yeah, we started TAKA TAKA Plastics together in 2020 after doing a lot of research first. And the whole purpose behind starting TAKA TAKA was to try to address the dual challenges of plastic waste and unemployment.
Starting up something like this might be very expensive. So I was wondering, how have you managed to get the machines, having the workers in place, then having all these plastics put together here?
Yeah, so as I mentioned, we started small, building small machines and proving that we are moving in the right direction. So with that, we participated in a lot of international and local business competitions. But we already had something tangible to show the world that we are doing this. So with that, it makes the funders, donors, friends, and individuals interested in the work we are doing. It makes them, they easily put in funding because they know, yeah, these people are passionate. These people are already doing this rather than starting from scratch. Our flexibility. 2020 we started. 3 months down the road, COVID happened. And we had to change our production line. Instead of continuing with the construction tiles, we're making face shields for frontline medical workers from the TAKA TAKA. And we distributed way more than 20,000 face shields across the country. So that story alone makes people believe in this vision.
If I look into the value of this, this has really got a very low value. So why did you choose to deal specifically on this?
We chose this because it has low value. When you move along the streets, most of the drainages are clogged with this because people feel like, nah, this is a low value product. And in Uganda, there is no company recycling this at scale. There's no company that is taking this and recycling it into a final product. There are a few companies in Kampala that crush these into flakes. Then they sell the flakes to Kenya, to South Africa, to Turkey, and so forth. So we're like, we need to change the narrative. We need to close the loop. What people see as low value plastic waste, we need to turn it into something that people can use. So we close the loop from the waste, we process into flakes, then make the tiles locally.
Yes, I'm seeing so many plastics here.
Yeah.
How are you guys able to have all this in place?
Yeah, we use different mechanisms. We've set up what we call plastic banks around the city. If you go to the main market or the hospitals and other spaces, we have those big cages where people drop in the plastics, then we send our team to collect. But the other mechanism that has really been working out well is the community collectors, the more than 200 people in the community who collect and sell to us. So they collect, bring to our facility, or they call us to go and pick from the facility. Then we bring the plastics to TAKA TAKA Plastics, where we go through all the processes.
So how has this been impactful to the cleaning of Gulu City and its surrounding?
Well, if you read the news, last year Gulu City was named the cleanest city when it comes to managing plastic waste. It was awarded by NEMA.
Wow.
So, I mean, you know what that means. The trash ends up here and we transform it into amazing products. We started with 4 employees in 2020. Right now we have 57 full-time employees.
Wow.
57 full-time employees. We have about 200 people in the communities who collect plastics and we pay them. When it comes to the environment, we've recycled several tons of these into products. We haven't yet proved the pilot. We are yet to prove the pilot. Our initial plan was to be able to do 9 tons of plastic waste every month. But we might change that given the fact that we are recently building a bigger facility in Koro. We have about 5 acres of land where we are building a state-of-the-art recycling facility. It will be the first of its kind in Uganda.
So you're shifting away from here?
Yeah, we've outgrown this space, and we are bringing in more machinery, and they cannot fit in this space. So that's why fortunately we secured some funds for the first phase of the project. So we are building the facility in Koro. Hopefully, beginning of next year, some of our processes will be in Koro.
Wow. Is it okay you walk with that through the whole process?
Yeah.
From the collection of the bottles, processing, to the final product?
Yeah, sure. So after bringing the bottles from the city, here you can see green is green alone. Blue is blue alone.
Yes.
The clear ones we sort. So we sort according to color, but we also sort according to type. For example, if you see these ones, they don't have bottle caps.
Yes.
Because the bottle caps and the rings are a different type of plastics from this. So we don't process them together. So we remove the bottle caps. The rings are a little hard to remove. I will show you how we do it. We build some machines that help us sort the rings from the clear plastics. Then after doing this, behind here is a machine that we built. It's called a baling machine. It was designed and built right here. So this one turns all these plastic bottles scattered into those bales, those small bales. So that helps with storage, like maximizing the usage of the space that we are in. Besides that, it also helps in the crushing process. Like if you have compacted plastics, it's more efficient to crush it that way than having these. Yeah. So we have these 2 machines that we use for crushing. After crushing, the plastics is crushed into these flakes. So these are the flakes. But as you can see, there are some rings.
Yeah.
Some impurities. There are impurities, but we again use them for another purpose. So after this, we wash. This is our washing machine.
Yes.
Locally built.
You wash this.
We wash the flakes here.
You build this from here?
Yes, we build all this from right here.
Wow.
So we have the washing machine. Then we use these 2 after washing. We use these 2 to separate the clear plastics or it's called PET, the plastic bottle from the rings, because they have different densities.
Yes.
One is lighter than the other. So the heavy one sinks, the lighter one floats. Then we scoop out the lighter one.
Oh, so that's how you separate it?
Yeah, that's how we simply separate it.
Oh. How are your tiles different from the tiles that we know?
They are different from ceramic tiles. I mean, they're made from plastics. And we all know that plastics takes like forever. So they are durable tiles, very hard to break. You can get the tile, release it on the floor, and it doesn't break. But the most important thing is the installation mechanism. Unlike ceramic tiles where you need sand, you need cement, you need grout, and so forth, for our tiles, you just need industrial glue, which is readily available in the market. Use industrial glue, stick it to the wall. you're good to go. So the installation cost goes way lower than using cement, sand, and so forth. And they can be customized. You tell us, okay, I want my tiles with this pattern. We do it for you. Yeah.
I know doing something like this might be quite challenging. So what are some of the biggest challenges faced by you guys here?
One of the biggest challenges faced by not only TAKA TAKA Plastics, but other social enterprises doing business around environmental sustainability is issues to do with taxes. What you're doing is something for the environment, something for the country, and something that entities like NEMA are pro. They push out, okay, we need people to help us with this. We need people from the private sector, from academia to help us with this. But it's challenging that, for example, we are bringing in more additional machines and the taxes are overwhelming. That is something that I feel like if government can support us with and support other social enterprises with, then we can beat plastic pollution.
Beside plastic recycling, is there another thing you guys are doing here?
Yeah, so one of the things we are passionate about is youth employment. So we recently started I'll call it a new business called Fikiri Creatives.
Fikiri.
Fikiri.
Is that still Swahili word?
Still Swahili. Yeah, so Fikiri means think, Fikiri, think. So we call it Fikiri Creatives, and we do metal fabrication. We build machines. Some of the machines that I showed you guys are machines that we build from here. Then we also do carpentry. Our vision is to be the IKEA. You know the IKEA brand, the furniture brand?
Yes, I've heard about it.
From Europe.
Yeah.
Our vision is to be the IKEA of furniture, the IKEA of northern Uganda.
Beside recycling the plastic, what else are you guys doing to ensure that there is proper disposal of waste in the community?
Besides recycling, we do a lot of community sensitization. We reach out to communities. We send our team to communities to talk to members of the community about environmental sustainability, not only plastic waste, but general waste management. Oftentimes we get airtime on radio, talk to masses about the same issue. We've used comedy, you know, people these days on TikTok and all that. We've engaged a local comedy group and came out with something interesting around recycling, merging fun with the education aspect. We've used music as well, and fortunately we still teach at the university. So we impart that knowledge in the students at the university, irrespective of the courses that we are teaching. We impart that knowledge so that they come out not as any other ordinary student, but a student who is imparted with the knowledge around environmental sustainability. So those are some of the avenues where we do that.
There are not so many people are recycling plastics. So let's say if somebody out there watching us picks interest in, you know, joining you in this kind of business, what would be your advice to that person?
My advice would be, first, be passionate about it. Don't join it because of the money. Join it because of passion for people and the planet. I've seen many startup businesses in this kind of thing we are doing fail because they joined because of the money component. Join because you're passionate about environment. Join because you're passionate about people. Then the money will come in later. Mother Nature will bless you with the with the money.
Is this business lucrative? Is it a lucrative business?
To be honest, we haven't reached the break-even point, and I think it will take us more than 2 years to be self-sustainable. But it's the passion, it's the vision, it's the energy that we put in that keeps us going. Our long-term vision
Yes.
is, of course, to break even, be profitable, and replicate, scale up, replicate the same model. Because all the cities in, I would say, Africa face the same problem when it comes to plastic pollution. So if we can prove the pilot in Gulu, our long-term vision is to replicate the same model in cities, not only across Uganda, but across Africa. That is our bold, long-term vision.
Is there anything that I've not asked you that you'd love people to know?
Yeah, there is this simple thing that I always share with people. Some people ask, how can we be part of environmental sustainability? How do we play a part in making our environment much better without necessarily starting initiatives like TAKA TAKA Plastics to recycle the plastics? As an individual, you can play a part. We normally call them the 4 R's. One, you begin by refusing.
Refusing.
Yeah, if you have 2 options, drinking clean water from your pot vis-a-vis drinking water in a bottle that you know that will end up in the drainages and so forth, refuse that one. Drink your water in the pot. By doing that, you're saving 1 plastic bottle from ending up in the drainages. The second one is reduce. The second R is reduce. For example, if you consume every week 5 bottles of water, reduce. Do 2. Do 1. Reduce on what you consume. Then you'll be saving the others from ending up in the drainages or the landfills. The third one is reuse. Okay, if you've used the bottle, can you figure out an alternative use for that bottle in your household? Can you use it, cut it and use it maybe for storing salt? Or can you use it as a planter for planting small flowers or seedlings and so forth? Then the last one is recycle. If you go through all those and you still have plastic bottles, recycle. Use our plastic banks. Get those people who collect the plastic bottles to get it and bring it to a facility that turns it into value. Then, therefore, but we normally include another R, the fifth one, which is rethink. Sit down and rethink. Rethink your lifestyle. Relate it to the environment. Is my lifestyle in any way affecting the environment? Rethink. And with that, if we do that, we'll make Mother Nature very happy. Thank you.